1, 2. Hello, I'm Bill. Don't feel like you have to listen or pay attention or anything like that. You can look at the trainers and continue your conversations. Let's not make this awkward, if possible. This is called John. My first memories of music was we used to sing in primary school at assembly. We used to sing like Beatles songs. It always seemed to be Beatles songs. It was Yellow Submarine, all the kids' ones, you know, Octopus's Garden, Yellow Submarine. But yesterday, and I remember vividly, like there was a girl that I was like madly in love with. I must have been about 6. We had a school like day out to some place, I don't know. We made candles, that kind of stuff. And I remember kind of trying to chase her around. We were in different groups, trying to chase her around all day. And for some reason, she hadn't paid much attention to me, but that at lunchtime, we spent the day like chasing each other around this adventure playground. And then on the bus home, we kind of sat together and I was like, you know. And then the next day, I was trying to get her attention in assembly, looking down the line, and she just was not. And then we started to sing Yesterday, and then the two worlds kind of collided, and I remember being stood with all my mates singing Yesterday, listening to the words and getting really choked up. And I think probably that was my first experience where music and the power of word and music and melody become something. Michael Caroli from Cannes, I was thought was brilliant. It was Nick McCabe and Graham Coxon. Nick McCabe, his early stuff with the Verve. I was quite a quiet lad and I felt like I was one of their kind a little bit. Head down, guitar thing. So Nick McCabe's playing, I think, is brilliant. Will Sargent from the Bunnymen, I adore. You know, all the things that you want out of lyric and what people expect out of lyric writing, which is message and self-reference and mood. I throw away like lots of that. More often than not, I get everything I need out of the melody, and that's kind of what I strive for. Perfect, clear melody. Lyrics is something that I have to do, I think, really. If this wasn't a career for me now, I don't think I'd sit and write lyrics. It's something I enjoy doing on occasion, but for the most part I find it quite laborious and boring. Well, Gary Aspden had been like a noise in my life since the start of the choral. So Gary liked us. It turns out, which I found out since, when Shadows Fall had come out, Gary had bought a stack of them and just kept them on his desk and had passed them to Paul Weller and Noel Gallagher and everyone who he knew, you know, all those dudes. And that was how, like, our first bit of press was Paul Weller talking about Shadows Fall, and it turned out that it was Gaz who passed it on to him. The Spezial thing was odd, really, because I think Gaz likes us. I think he was helping me out. I think he was like, oh, it's little Bill, and you know, I think he sees. I don't know what our relationship is. To me, he's like a best friend. I don't know how he sees me. Probably is a little version of himself, maybe, or something. But obviously, I jumped at that because, like, you know, I've been saving up for adidas stuff. It always did something for me, that brand. Which is, I don't have that associated with, I don't have that with any other brand, like musical equipment included, you know. And past the age of 13, I've never owned another pair of trainers that weren't adidas, you know. And yeah, and how did that come about? Gaz just kind of called me one day and was like, don't say no. I need you to do this. And it was great. Loved it. Went out to Innsbruck, did a little bit of filming. I wrote some music. Gaz is huge on his music. He wanted Eno, he wanted Alpine, he wanted, you know, Kraftwerk, Trans-Europe kind of stuff, which I get. And it was a joy. Yeah, so that's that. Basically, it's how I've got all my breaks in life, to be honest with you. I think just by being kind of all right to be around, and someone goes, remember him, he's all right. Just got to be polite.